Hello and welcome back to another Mario Party 6 minigame review. Last time we did the dual minigame, Light Up My Night. And it did decent. It got to 4 stars. It's nothing compared to what we've done so far, but it's pretty good nonetheless. And speaking of dual minigames, our next minigame is another dual minigame. Lunar-tics for our 36 minigame. So let's get to a review, shall we? So here's how you play this minigame. You're given a timer with 10 seconds on it. Your goal is to make sure you land on the pad the closest to 0 seconds. And what I mean by that is that even if the numbers turn red, I'm at the timer, you still have to be the closest to 0 seconds, which is something you gotta really keep track of. Well, you can do multiple different strategies for this minigame as a whole. You can basically just levitate down to close to the bottom and then wait to press the A button and slow down your rocket right before the 0 second mark, which is something I call strategy. But really at the same time, yeah, that's basically the entire minigame. But saying that it really needs a big structure would be a bit of an overstatement, but I would like to have a bit of variety. But the space theme does make up for the fact that, well, it kind of fits. Am I right? Yeah, like I said last review, it's just lackluster. But hey, I will say, it's pretty enjoyable and adds a level of suspense for anyone who is looking for something like this. There are some other suspenseful minigames in other Mario Parties. If I ever get to Mario Party 5 reviewing, I'll probably recover Nightlight Fright. But really, in conclusion, there really isn't too much to this minigame overall, but it's a pretty enjoyable one and really does add a creative strategy. It's not much, but for what we got, I like it. Yeah, so let's get to the overall review. Shall we? Yeah, please, come on, run out of time. On me, I would say this is better than Light Up My Night. Because, well, it may be shorter. I think it uses the short run time for its potential. Because, well, it only needs to run on for a bit of time. And it can get really intense with the mechanisms used for it. Like Dee said, slowing yourself down before you hit the bottom. That's pretty creative. 4 stars is probably what I'll be giving this. I would probably say around the middle of the 4-star category. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for today. Up next, we're going to be reviewing Mass Meteor. See you guys then.